Well, you find him?
We found him. He came back.
What'd he tell you?
Pretty tough old man for a preacher.
A man can call himself anything he wants. He's no more of a preacher than I am. What'd he tell you?
Not a damn thing. Nothing. He did give out with a few opinions.
I'm not interested in his opinions.
You find any of them? What about that new kid, the one called Tyler?
He left too. They must be all together.
Tyler's following that patrol. I told him they went down the trail toward Big Bend.
Howdy, Jess. Have you been looking for me?
Well, Simon, it took you long enough to get back.
Well, I had a long way to go.
I want a warrant for Morgan Cole for murder.
It won't be necessary, Jesse. I can arrest him without a warrant.
I won't be needing you, Sheriff. This may be a long hunt.
I just got back from one wild goose chase. It won't hurt me to go on another one.
I said I don't want you.
I know you don't, Jesse. That's why I'm going. If it is murder, we'll let a circuit judge decide. I ain't pinning a badge on a lynching, legal or otherwise.
Well, now that we're getting all legal, maybe I ought to remind you that you hired Morgan Cole as a deputy last year. Maybe you aren't the man to go looking for him.
No, you don't have to remind me, Jesse. And if you hadn't have stepped in, he'd have still been with me. Now I'll get my horse.
Rider following. Make out who it is?
Well, he's by himself, so it ain't Glendenning.
Let's go.
Try this. It'll help.
Ladies don't ride much back east. A little out of practice.
I know what you mean. I think you better rest now. Any sign of the patrol?
Well, you're sure hell-bent on finding this patrol, ain't you?
That's what I came down here for.
No, can't tell. Somebody drove cattle through here and wiped out all sign of the patrol. If they came through here.
Yeah, here they are. 5 horses. One may have come through before or later.
All right, this is where we'll camp. Get an early start in the morning.
My men are tired. We'll keep on going.
I don't care about the men. It's the horses I'm worried about. This is where we'll camp.
Simon, a man can get hurt doing what you're doing.
I know that, Jesse. I've known it for a long time.
What are you so happy about?
Well, a man ought to be happy on a honeymoon, even if it ain't his own. That morgue is as jumpy as a sack full of fleas.
Come on.
Believe I'll have me a smoke.
It's a good thing the Reverend ain't here.
Don't let the old preacher fool you. Reason he's so pure is that he's already done everything he could think of. And a few things folks thought up for him. Women, mostly. You don't have to believe me if you don't want to. But he used to be known as the greatest lover west of the Pecos. You ever notice how he walks with his head over to one side? Well, a bunch of nervous husbands grabbed him out of a saloon in Deming and hung him one night. It's the truth. He'd be dead now if the local madam hadn't run out and cut him down. For business reasons, she said. Yeah, that's why he walks with his head to one side, sort of like he's listening for something. Yep, the old man says there's nothing like being hung to reform a man. Saw the light the minute they slapped the horse out from under him.
Is that right, Morgan?
Well, not exactly, but he's close enough, I guess. I think I'll go take a look around.
Yeah, I'll go with you.
Where did you go to school back east?
Connecticut.
Oh, yeah? I wasn't too far from there.
Where did you go?
West Point.
Why did you leave?
Well, my brother was an officer in the Army and he got in some trouble.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I believe I'll turn in.
You, better get some sleep, honey. We're gonna be, up early.
These hills are swarming with mescaleros.
We know it was you following, Pa.
Yeah, I just bet you did. Well, now, how are the newlyweds? Young lady, you figuring on riding fair Chihuahua in that outfit?
What's the matter with it?
Well, there's nothing the matter with it. I think it's pretty, but you need some riding clothes. Hey, wait a minute. There's a lady that lives down this trail who could fit you out. Yes, she could. She's just about the same size as you are.
You mean Martha Jane?
Uh-huh, if she's home.
Well, more than likely, there's some fresh cattle tracks on the trail.
How come you followed us, Pa?
Looks like someone worked you over, sir.
Well, young fella, let's just say that somebody tried to work me over. Well, come on, you young people. Let's get your gear and get out of here.
Who are these mescaleros?
You never heard of a mescalero Apache? They're gathered down in the Big Bend country. You know, Indians hate all white people, but a mescalero, he hates an Indian. They raid Comanches, Americans, Mexicans. It don't make no difference to them.
Are they making war now?
They've never stopped making more, have they, Mark?
Well, I guess you're right, Reverend. They'll fight most anybody. But, I figure we can stay out of their way.
How about the patrol?
Son, if that patrol's got as much gold as you say they have, we're going to end up having a lot of rich Indians in this country. All right, come on, let's get out of here.
That's as far as you go, Simon.
You send me back, Jesse?
That's right.
Before you do this, remember, you'll be back in town in a few days. I'll be there.
Suppose you let me worry about that.
You sending me off only means one thing. You're murdering a boy.
You can think what you like, Sheriff. But when the shooting starts, I don't want you or your conscience to back me up.
I'll take my gun. How soon you figure on catching up with them?
Tonight or tomorrow? They can only go as fast as Lily. I'll find them. Bring him his horse!
You raised that boy almost like a son, Jesse. Must be some special kind of hell for a man who's doing what you're doing.
right, men, what are you waiting on? Let's go.
That's our brand. How'd they get up here?
They're a long way from home, ain't they? Your papa's really gonna bounce when he sees this.
You don't think he'll ever stop following us, do you?
Honey, your father owns something. He likes to see it stay on. That goes for land and cattle and daughters, too. Now, this Martha Jane, she lives up the road a piece. Whew, what a woman. She deals in cattle, too. Anybody's cattle. Right, Marg?
That's right, Reverend. She steals them in Texas and sells them in Chihuahua. Then she'll steal a batch in Chihuahua and sell them up here in Texas.
You ever met her, son?
No, I never met her. Heard of her. Huh? She sounds like quite a woman.
Yes, young fella, she's every bit of that. Now, we better spell our horses down here, because Martha Jane hears any strange noises. She has a tendency to get a little jumpy. Come on. Martha Jane must not be at home. Let's have a look around back. It's me, Martha Jane!
Everybody stay where they're at. That you, Sam Shelby?
Yeah.
I recognize Morgan. Who's the other two peeping toms with you?
It's my boy Jeff. That young fella there, his name's Ty.
Tell them to crawl back around the house.
Go ahead, boys.
On their bellies. Stay and talk to me a while, Sam. Sorry you gotta lay like that. Always intended to put a door on this bathroom.
Well, now, wait a minute, Martha Jane. This don't seem very dignified.
More fitting than you standing up. You being a preacher and all. What brings you up this neck of the woods?
Morgan Cole got himself married to Jesse's daughter, Lily. And Jesse ain't exactly giving them kids his blessing.
Morgan married her? Bet Glendenning put that pike right on his tail.
Pike's dead. Jesse's coming up here in person.
He's taking a bath, I think.
Oh, that sounds good. Feels like I've ridden through a sandstorm.
Well, help yourself. Tub's out back.
Hope she won't mind. What's her last name?
Canary. Martha Jane Canary. Your daddy knows her.
It's Jesse's daughter?
Uh-huh. Now she's Mrs. Morgan Cole. Honey, this is Miss Canary. She says she's got some clothes she thinks will fit you.
They may bag a little, but they'll do. Come on, honey. Morg, take your friends and move those cattle down the trail a ways. Temptation's a hard thing for a man to resist. Sam, saddle my horse. I think I'll ride a ways with you.
Well, Martha Jane, you know Jesse's gonna be powerfully disappointed if you ain't on hand here to greet him.
Come on, let's change. This thing's as rough as an old cob.
Hey, Kitty, bar the door.
What are you gawking at? Ain't you ever seen a pair of pants before?
Sure, but it ain't so much the crust that makes the pie as the filling.
I'm gonna have a look at the horses, so you folks shake a leg. Come on.
Miss Canary?
If you don't mind, would you please call me Martha Jane?
Yes, ma'am. I wanted to ask you, did a patrol come through here with 7 men and a woman?
Yeah, they came through yesterday.
But did they stop by here? Did you get a chance to look at the captain?
Well, he stopped by, but I didn't talk to no captain. There was a Rev Sergeant, called himself Dixon, seemed to be leading the whole shebang. They bought a few things from me and paid with gold.
May I see those?
Don't forget where you got them.
Did you get a look at the captain?
No, he stayed back in the trail with a couple of the others. This Dixon seemed to be doing all the talking for him.
But what time did they go through?
Late. I thought they'd stay here, but they just took the stuff and left. Are you following this patrol?
Stuff's worse than chewing on your own boot.
Well, you get used to it. There'll be no fires till we cross the river.
Is your family still in Philadelphia?
Not anymore. My father was killed in the Mexican War. There's just my brother and I.
You sound like a real military family.
We used to be.
Look, before we go on, I'd like to know a little bit more about this patrol you're getting us mixed up in. Now, are you figuring on catching them or joining them?
But we should be up with them by tomorrow night. Why don't you just wait around and see?
Well, I don't want to wait until tomorrow. I want to know now. Now, you're from the north. What's this captain mean to you?
The captain's my brother, Owen Duane. My name is Tyler Duane.
What's your brother doing with the Southern Patrol?
Owen's a cavalry officer. Just before the war, he married a girl from Atlanta. And I guess he just loved her so much, he just forgot what side he was on. Before the war ended, he got his hands on $30,000 which belonged to the Army and headed south before they could arrest him. He and the patrol were supposed to join General Kirby Smith, but Smith surrendered in Texas. And I guess Owen just decided to keep on going.
Morgan?
Morgan?
Now, you stay away from him, you hear?
Sorry for him.
One of the others are going to start talking about us.
Why don't you stay with me more?
Well, now, how close can I stay with 6 people on a honeymoon?
Oh, Morgan, I didn't mean that. I mean, sit with me or talk with me. We've hardly talked since we've been married.
Well, now, what do you want me to say?
Don't you know, Morgan? We never used to have any trouble talking.
Well, that was before you went away.
Have I changed that much?
No, you haven't changed. It's just that... Well, I've got to get to know you. Get used to you. I'm not get... I don't know what it is.
Why did you marry me, Morgan? Do you love me? Or was it just to spite my father?
Honey, I loved you. And all I knew were the Indian camps. When you went away, it was like half of me dying inside. Now, do you think I want to do this to you? Dragging you down to Mexico with your old man on our trail? Now, what do you think Jesse's gonna do to us when he catches up, Lily? Don't you think I know what he's got on his mind? What a choice I have. Look, either you're gonna be an orphan or a widow. Now, do you want to decide that? Honey, after 12 years, this isn't the wedding present I wanted for you.
Morgan. Morgan, I love you so.
Looks like she's long gone. Stove's cold.
And what about the others?
I'd say they all left together.
Then Martha Jane went with him?
I've been wondering. You don't suppose a preacher'd marry him?
He's got no authority to marry anybody.
Lots of folks down our way couldn't afford to agree with you.
Lots of folks down our way haven't agreed with me for years. Get some of the boys and look over in the drawer. See if you can find any more of my herd over there. She's made a mistake this time.
You ain't gonna change Martha Jane. This here's the original Running Iron Ranch.
I may not be able to change her, but I can make sure she hasn't got a ranch to come back to.
All right, boys, let's take a walk.
Your patrol camped here last night. Tyler, you better come and have a look.
He's dead.
Yeah, they're shot, both of them.
Apaches?
No, if it was, they'd both be scalped, I think.
That man your brother, Ty? Sorry, son. We don't have to bury them, so let's gather some rocks.
Well, come on, Jeff. The captain died broke.
Lace. Must be a woman. Get out of my way.
See who's in the other one.
That Yankee captain that passed through with a patrol. Woman must be his wife. I'll get the boys to fix the rocks.
Don't have time. I want my girl back. You two young ladies better come with me.
Well, it looks like your brother took one of them with him. This one was shot a while back, and I guess they put him out of his misery here.
What about the other one?
Oh, maybe he objected. Well, I guess that cuts down the odds some. That leaves 4.
Looks like this Dixon wants a bigger split.
How long have they been dead?
Oh, I don't know. They're still warm, but more than likely it's the sun. See those twin peaks over there? Well, that's Mule Deer. Now, we're going to head west past Mule Deer in the morning because we can't cross the Rio Grande south of here. So you're welcome to come along.
Thanks, but the patrol is still moving south.
Well, there's a couple of things I don't think they know. First of all, they can't cross the river, and they're in Indian country.
Oh, come on. We haven't seen an Indian since we started.
Son, you don't see a Mescalero Apache till he wants to be seen. Right, Jeff?
I think I'll string along with Ty for a while.
Why don't you come with us? You can't help your brother now.
Maybe I want to meet the man who killed him.
I don't believe that's the reason. It's still the money, isn't it?
Well, I guess we better get bedded down for the night. Come on.
Morgan, Jeff's gone in the preacher.
Well, it looks like Jeff figured find his keepers, doesn't it?
That old fool's gonna get himself shot.
I don't know. That old fool used to be pretty handy with a gun.
He still is. That darn fool son of mine running off like that. I've been looking all over for him. Wait a minute, Ty. You're not going anyplace without me.
They're still together.
Heading south. Right into Mescalero country. If they were heading to Chihuahua, why wouldn't they have turned east through Dog Canyon or west by Mule Ear?
Maybe they just want to hold up for a while. Anyhow, we'll know pretty soon. Can't be more than an hour ahead of us.
Hit the saddle, men. We'll be starting home by tonight.
Jeff! Jeff!
Leave him be until we can stop the bleeding.
Apaches. Never saw him. Patrol up ahead. Well, let's get him off the trail and under some cover. Come on. They quit using bows and arrows, so they aren't too worried about the noise. It looks like you aren't going to have much of a patrol to follow.
Apaches will be back. Get the girls out of here.
Well, it's all open country back up there, so we better take them on down the wash.
We can't leave you.
We can't move him, that's for sure.
What are you waiting for? Get out of here.
Now you stay hid, you hear?
Take care of yourself, son.
You take them down the wash. I'll cover.
All right, as soon as I get around the corner, you come on. Ha! Ha!
Hi, give me a hand.
What are you trying to do?
I'm not gonna stay here flat on my back.
There's the patrol. Down this way.
Here he comes. He's got a reb with him.
The rebel can shoot a gun. We can sure use him.
Let him get close and fire when I do.
fire.
They'll be back.
Jesse!
What happened to you, boy?
You're a little late. Apaches got here first.
Where's my daughter?
She's down the wash. With your son-in-law.
You married her? I'll leave a man here with you.
You're gonna need every man you've got.
All right, boys, get out your rifles. Let's go.
Jesse's finally caught up to us. Sense to get you killed too. Get out. So that the sun shall not burn thee by day, neither the moon by night. The Lord shall preserve thee from all evil. Yea, it is even he that shall keep thy soul. The Lord shall preserve thy going in, thy going out, from this day forth, forever. Unto God's gracious mercy and protection we commit you. May the Lord bless you and keep you. The Lord make his face to shine upon you and be gracious unto you. The Lord lift up his countenance upon you and give you peace forever. Amen.
It's funny. Jesse and the boy ending up buried side by side.
That's not so strange. They started out together. We're not going to wait for those mescaleros to come back. We're going home. Think you'd be able to travel, Jeff, if we take it easy?
Sure, Pa. If you help me.
Oh, I'll always help you.
Pa, where are you going?
You folks get on your horses. I'll be back in a minute. Yes, sir, you can't be too careful with all those thieving Indians around. Glad you hit it for him, Jeff. I'm right proud of you. Young fella, I Guess you'll be taking this back east to its rightful owners.
I'll turn them into the nearest army post. I've got nothing to go east for.
Nothing could stop them beneath the sky. Young guns of Texas.